Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
I'm Steve. What's going on, everybody?
I loved that last episode.
The last one was really good.
It had nothing to do with the main plot, really.
No.
It was a total side story, and I loved it.
Yeah, because it came out of nowhere. We were real confused in the beginning. At least I was. I didn't understand what the hell was going on.
That seemed like one of those episodes that, like, not in this style of show. Like, you would see it in, like a 10-episode mini-series or something where a lot of shit happens. And they're just going down like
to,
each episode's slightly different.
Some information.
Yeah, but each episode's slightly different, you know?
Yeah.
Like, maybe we meet his character in the first episode of that 10-episode season, and then we find out
what
why.
happened.
Yeah,
later.
exactly.
Yeah. Right.
But then also, you can't really relate it to because, like, and we were wondering, I figured it out, why was he in the
hospital to begin with?
I think that was just that's just the refresh point. Nothing really happened to him that he was in the hospital.
Oh, he's just waking up there.
Because, if I drank poison and died, I would wake up. If I did come back to life, I'd come back to life in the hospital, you know?
Right.
So, that's what kind of really...
True.
You know?
True. That's just where the story starts
and
ends.
Because then when he first goes to talk to her, when we find out it's Linda, like, she never even, like, brings up anything about the hospital. I don't think, right?
No, I don't think so.
And neither does he.
No.
Like, he's not, like,
you're
he
right.
never asked that question, like, you didn't
Right,
come
you
to
didn't
visit
come
me once.
visit me? Right.
He never mentions that, so, like, there was no conversation about the hospital thing. He kind of just left, and we never got anything on it, so I think that's got to be what it is.
True.
Because, like...
Yeah, because he's clearly in hell.
Yeah,
like
100%. And then he just wakes back up and the same thing
I was thinking
again.
about it today, though. Like, Lucifer told him that the door is open. Like,
yeah, well, he's telling him...
You think you'll ever, like, get out?
We wouldn't see that, though.
No, he would just pop back up.
Well, no, he wouldn't come back to life. He'd still be dead. He would just go to heaven. Or purgatory, wherever.
Yeah, wherever you go. That's true.
You know? That's what I always wonder. Is that just, like, torture, and then there's, like, a main hall, like, main
Right,
hell?
there should be.
Like, there's just
if you get out, this is like a cafeteria and stuff.
Yeah. You still get, like, treated like shit. But if you act... Because, like, I always looked at them as, like, torture rooms, you know? But,
yeah.
like, it throws a wrench in it when you hear that the people just do it to themselves. So, like, Lucifer's not really punishing them. Like,
no, he doesn't have to be present for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right, they're
so, and what was May's... That's what I want to know, too.
Right,
like,
what are the demons doing down there?
What's their role down there?
Unless they just, like, weasel into random...
things and just make it
worse.
worse.
And just start torturing you and stuff, you know?
Yeah, they just make it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Oh, that would suck.
I know.
That, like, I love the way they portray it like that, though. Like,
they have, like, your own room of your own hell. Everybody's hell.
You're just doing it to yourself. Lucifer explained it to him perfectly. He goes, I never do anything. You are the people, humans are the ones that always want to blame me. But,
right.
Like, you're the one that's making these mistakes and torturing yourself over them.
Yep.
That's what I feel like he doesn't really do anything down there. He's just kind of looks over everything.
No, they get sent down there, and he's just in charge of making sure
that's
they
what
get
I want to
into
know.
Room.
Yes, but like he said though, like what if one of them does get out of the room? That's the big question.
Yeah.
Is there another level of hell?
Right. Like when Mom got out.
Well, no, because she was back like she was a spirit though. She like wasn't. She just transferred into a human body. She wasn't ever alive or dead, really. Think about it.
But she got out of hell. Remember the door was open?
Oh, well, no. Lucifer ended up pulling her out. Remember, she almost got stuck. That
was the second time. The first time, like at the end of season 1, when he's like, Mom escaped.
Yeah, I think that's because she's a spirit. Like,
I would think so too, but
a human just can't come back to life by getting out of there. You know, that wouldn't really make sense.
I wouldn't think so either, but who knows?
Because look at the way we saw it with Malcolm, yeah. Like, he was dead in hell torturing himself, and Amenadiel just pulled him out.
Right.
And told him to do this. And then he went right back.
Yeah.
More or less. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in this one.
Yeah.
It's called Chloe Does Lucifer. That's hilarious. It's not going to mean anything.
I hope he does, finally.
Yeah, right. That'll be the day. Now let's watch it.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length.
Don't worry, I'll help you. I'll be the top. I will be the grace car because
I'm so happy this is happening.
In the dust.
Very funny. Please, I'm not a shoe. Clearly, I'm a top hat. So come on, hand it over.
It's gonna cost you.
Oh, well, name your price, urchin.
They're already making deals.
Oh, I'm not talking fake money.
Oh, wow. She slammed you.
He'll give her money
whatever
too.
she wants.
Yeah, he
If she
doesn't
said
care.
$1,000, he would be like, ah.
Yeah, he
And just hand it to her.
If she was just like, I want to borrow $100, easily give it to her.
Remember he was going to let her drive his car?
Yeah.
Run along, I don't need a babysitter.
She says otherwise.
That's funny, I didn't even notice that.
Flying kick wasn't in the artist's repertoire.
Lucy, there's absolutely nothing wrong with enjoying a quiet night in.
I did not say that I enjoyed it.
Yeah, right. Honestly, Lucy, who
He's
cares
so
how
full of
you
shit,
spend your
Lucifer.
nights? I should go check on her.
Yes, excellent idea. You do that.
Lucy, I'm liking this new you. Boring suits you, brother.
He's being like irritable, like he's obviously being positive on purpose,
Yeah.
but like,
She is because this poor lady, definitely a shoe.
Any idea what he's talking about?
Oh, the other night we played Monopoly. So, that's that story. Oh, he said, BABFT.
Can you believe that he said I'd become boring? It's absurd.
Oh, I don't know. Monopoly doesn't really sound like the old Lucifer. And I have to say, you have become a bit more normal.
How dare you?
Let's talk less about Lucifer and more about
he's such an idiot.
Not even one last one with the handsome cop?
Don't let the boring detective spoil things. It would be my pleasure. Right.
Oh! Oh! Wow.
Too well dressed.
Good for Dan.
Kombucha martini, 10:39 p.m.
All right, I'll trace Kim's phone call at that time.
You guys mind if I post that I'm totes helping a police investigation?
Oh my god.
Absolutely. Do you mind tagging me?
He's such an ass. Ah.
Just found out who our victim was fighting with.
Ah, most interesting bachelor indeed.
Interesting. He looked a little questionable, that guy.
Douchebaggy.
Yeah. Douchebaggy never looks good.
Problem with her was she just wouldn't take no for an answer.
He's got pictures of himself behind him.
I know.
Onto my
The
app,
douchebag.
and then our users complain, of course, because nobody joins Top Meet to hook up with some random nobody. And
You know this darkness that you say you see in me? I've been trying to
Going at her with
address
the knives.
it, and details would help. For the record, I wouldn't stab you, not here with all these cops around. Oh, come on. That was funny.
Oh, yeah, funny. The lieutenant will be back from medical leave until next week, so it's like cray cray up in here. Oh, hey, that super urgent.
We've all been there, I think.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Maybe they need to go out. He's so weird.
You're exposing yourself.
That one?
Really?
It's more
Really? You
ornate.
don't think it's too ornate? You're right. This one's simple yet elegant. See, you're just the insight I needed. Busy tomorrow?
I think these two might have a thing.
They did it at one point, but she'd have to.
He was kind of faking it a little bit too.
Or not?
But in
Yeah, because he
hindsight,
was trying to get information.
right.
He's a dude, and he's straight.
That's never stopped me before, Daniel. I'm so good at flipping men, they call me the skillet.
Okay, we need a woman.
Dan's reaction was
You
great.
detectives socialize and flirt. Come on. I'll gladly train you.
Chloe does Lucifer? I don't exactly word it that way.
Get ready to go full me, detective.
He's so into
Yeah, of
this.
course he loves it.
Okay, I've never once done that.
I can't exactly. Meet Lucinda. Come on. This is gonna be hard enough.
What is she doing?
Oh my god. She's so awkward. I love when she's terrified of her. Like she's the Terminator. That's exactly what this is like.
She's gonna come walking in.
Yeah, you're gonna see the hand come in. Yep.
Hold it, please.
No, I don't think so, buddy. I mean, what am I, Mother Teresa?
I feel like this is what she was probably really like too.
Oh, yeah.
Before Mom took her over.
That's why she went to hell.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. There.
She's really like going for it.
Yes, you are.
He loves it too.
Oh yeah. How could you not? She's gorgeous.
Yep. But I feel like that's what she would. That's something she would wear going out too. You know.
Yeah. It's not like she dressed up. Remember when she dressed up in like maid's
Macy's,
clothes?
yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Right, whatever he says to you, just laugh.
Hey there. What's your name?
Lucinda.
No, not like a demented witch on crack.
Dance time.
Sorry, I think I may have had. You're really tan. Are you a surfer?
Well, I'd like to surf in your eyes.
Oh my god.
To be a cheese ball.
Cheese ball.
Now, just
Are you into splooshing?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
This is not small talk. And not weird. Or not weird at all.
You know what?
Just be yourself, Chloe.
That's it.
Enjoy the Prosecco, Lucinda.
I love the outdoors. I'm a surfer.
Or he's just noticing that it's working.
Yep.
And it's probably going to bother him. And it's
Just
going to,
wanted
yeah.
to try surfing. Oh, hi, Lucifer.
now, I insist you put your mic back in immediately. We can't hear a thing in the truck.
Oh,
Nice work.
yeah, of course, he was the one.
Still can't believe she's dead.
Huh? Did you think she'd survive you murdering her?
I told you I'm innocent.
Well, you're an overpaid DJ, so that's up for debate.
Went on 2 exhausting dates
Then why go on the second date?
because I wanted to see Kim again. I met her at the apartment when I picked up Esther for her first
Esther
date.
killed her.
That's I was thinking about that when she was first talking. Like, I'm like, it's usually not the first person, but every now and then it is. And we haven't seen her since, so it's gonna wrap back to her, I think.
As in, she didn't make me feel like I had to be on all the time.
Of course, Lucifer's gonna relate this to Chloe.
I could just be myself.
He could just be himself with Chloe.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Chloe is kind of boring. I never like thought about it, but she is.
She just is a workaholic and a mom.
An
you know,
everyday
so
person,
it's-
yeah.
And a single mom, so it's tough.
The dumbbell. It wasn't at the crime scene.
Oh.
It matches the bruises on the victim. It's a weapon of convenience, and it fits the crime of passion scenario.
Yeah, I think she was pissed at her for liking that guy.
If my theory of jealousy is right, she was.
Should have come in the other door.
Right behind her. No.
Nope, here she comes. I love how it's like the Terminator. She's terrified of her. But Charlotte's being dead honest, you know?
You're avoiding me, aren't you?
Don't be crazy. No, I just... Now that I know you lied, poof, temptation officially gone.
I love how she's trying, though. You know?
She just doesn't know how to do it.
Yep.
Heartbroken about his death. Distraught, really. Can barely function. Okay.
She seems in denial about something.
Okay.
She's worried that she
I'm
doesn't care, maybe?
perfectly. I only feel terrible that I don't feel terrible about his
Yep.
death. Maybe reincarnation was real. Sure, it sounded bonkers, but I could still wonder.
That would be the sucky part about knowing, you know?
Yep.
What if I came back as a chameleon or something? Wish I'd never met any of you.
Manny-Dill's got to do something for her. I just don't know what.
Yeah, well, I don't think your fate is determined. Like, you know what I mean? It's your whole life.
Yeah, she's just
Right.
over upset.
I don't work out. Everything you see is God-given.
Didn't they say that Dad doesn't give with both hands?
Dumbbell. You're saying that's Kim's?
Hashtag Barbados.
It's
More
all
like
an act.
hashtag bogus.
You said you didn't work out.
Of course I do. With real equipment at a gym.
But no offense, but I think I need to go and hang out with some interesting people before you turn me into a shoe.
He's still talking about
Monopoly.
Yeah. And she's just like, every time, what? You just gotta let him go, Chloe. Let him do his thing. We'll come back.
Do you have any fewer questions than you used to? When you didn't know?
I mean, they're different questions, but they're just as many, maybe more.
So you're still every bit the clueless idiot that you always
More or
were?
less, yeah.
That helps.
I can't believe he still hasn't gotten his wings back when he's acting like
Still
this.
sucks about the chameleon, though.
Oh, there's definitely something going on
Oh,
between
yeah.
these two.
Thank you.
He at least likes her. I
Yeah.
don't know that he's gonna do anything though. He's like trying to be a good boy.
Yeah, he's not. Oh, he wouldn't push it. I don't think either of them would.
But Max said that he hadn't met Kim until she called him that night.
I met her all right. Kim hired him.
She hired him?
There's a good chance the murder weapon is at Max's place. Seasoned killers not only been at the scene, but first-timers, they tend to take it with them. I can't count the times.
She would have that knowledge, too.
Make that mistake.
Really?
Mac, I love
Of course.
Mr. Morningstar.
He thinks he's like a fun guy. Of course, this is always what happens.
Yeah.
And then Chloe will show up and be like, "What are you doing here?"
Ways, and you're just the chap to help this devil get his groove back. What do you say?
Oh, she's already there. Now he's worried. He doesn't get it.
Mac isn't fabulous. Kim created Top Meat. He stole it.
What?
Now he's gonna pay him.
Another phony?
A fraud, yep. He hates frauds.
Lucifer.
Yep.
What, they could put the dumb into dumbbell?
Decided against the beer.
Yep.
Because A, carbs, and B, 2 cops showing up at my house on the same day. Put that down.
Oh, what? You're gonna blow your own face to smithereens, Max? Quite heavy, isn't it? At least they got the density.
He's gonna distract him and Chloe's gonna come in from the
Heads
side.
up.
Oh, that's what it was.
Nice catch. Today interesting enough for you?
Well
Beats
done.
Monopoly.
They are.
What
Great.
an idiot.
They're a great
Why would
duo,
you
though.
do that?
What?
Drop the gun to catch your own head
Oh,
stab.
that guy's an idiot. Yeah, I think you were talking about Lucifer.
No.
We're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking up at the stars.
The stars are just gas bags, and I never would have fed Oscar that line had I known how much I'd had to hear people quote it back to me.
Oscar freaking Wilde.
Anyway, I'm glad to hear that you are doing better. It's cause for celebration.
I like how she's enjoying his company now.
How
Like,
could you not?
and she can just ask questions and it's fun.
Well, he was straight when I first
And
met
he'll have no problem doing it. He was straight when I first met him. This is hilarious.
That one was all you. I was about to knock. Yes, this job is the perfect place to practice this being a good thing.
That actually is a good idea.
And bonus, I'll be around here more.
And she's obviously like a really good lawyer.
Yeah. She's still terrified.
Bonus.
Had a pretty good time. I mean, but only once I stopped being Lucinda and started being myself. You know, it can be scary sometimes.
She always ends up giving Trixie good advice.
Being who you really are
Because it's something she learned.
is never a bad idea.
Hey, there's a piece missing.
The shoe. Top hat. Shoe.
Yeah. He's like depressed about it, but like, just like, all right, I'll do it.
How about a nice round of Monopoly? No? Little face painting.
He's
maybe?
becoming a little boring.
He misses Chloe.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
But he does like it. He can kind of be a shoe, but not really, you know?
It's like you said, it doesn't matter what he does, it's going to be interesting.
I was just going to say that, yep. He can't help it, it just comes out,
Yeah,
know?
right. That was a funny episode.
Yeah.
Charlotte's great.
That was
I really
hilarious.
love her.
How she was reacting like it was like she was the Terminator or something. She was like
Terrified of her.
knees.
Yeah, hiding and stuff. It was crazy.
And then even at the very end, she turned around, almost passed out.
She is intimidating, I guess, but
Well, yeah, and then her just overall everything Ella said was completely 100% correct. Like you just come off. There's just something. Your vibe is weird.
Yeah.
Essentially.
that's cool that she's gonna turn it around, and we're gonna get to see her more. So that answers that question.
Yep. It seems like it. I figured we were going to either. I still think her and Dan are.
I was just gonna say, I think you're right about that.
I think they just need to get over the awkwardness. That's gonna.
Dan's really got to get over it, and she doesn't know him.
Right. That's all she wants is to get to know him, I guess.
She doesn't know him at all.
And she feels guilty because she doesn't know what she did to him.
Right, and he clearly caught strong feelings.
Oh, big time. He was devastated. And it really made her feel like shit. And then I think my favorite part, though, was Amenadiel again.
He's a stud. He's really, really turned
even in the very
around.
beginning when he was like so like annoyingly positive to Lucifer and it was pissing him off and he was just like, I like this new you. And he just had a big smile as the elevator closed.
That's why I hope Lucifer goes back to it too. It seemed like he was having fun playing with Trixie, and that's.
I think that's kind of what he meant at the end when he was like, he actually was thinking about like, I wouldn't mind playing a game of Monopoly with face paint, but then like,
I don't know, because then he was just like, I didn't think so, and then he's not clearly going.
I think it was
into
just
the
a
bedroom.
joke, more or less.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ugh. But
That
even,
was cute.
But even Amenadiel, when he like heard Linda like say like, I wish I never met you, and then walk away, like even then he was like he knew.
Yeah, he was just laying on the ground,
with like a
waiting
smile
for
on
her.
his face. He knew exactly what was going
Because
on.
he knew she was just kind of
letting some steam off.
Yeah. She had
Every
to
now-
have been upset about the about her.
as she calls it, a celestial. What did she call it? A celestial insider.
Insider, yeah.
You have to get a couple passes every now and then to just have a freak out moment, knowing all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, she's been handling it so well this whole time.
And like she said, she was just those two have Amenadiel and Lucifer haven't really talked to her, especially Amenadiel, like since she's gotten attacked. That's why even Lucifer at the end was like, "How are you doing?"
Right. I thought he meant that more because of the funeral.
Oh, maybe. That's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's probably what it was.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like,
but even I think it's just
she was attacked by the goddess of creation.
Yeah, but like even still, like I feel like that's from him. That's just a general question because he's just saying.
Yeah, I think that was really nice of him. He doesn't usually do that. I like
he is
that.
being different, like Amenadiel said.
Yeah, he's being much nicer. He's like, I don't know, everything's going well for him.
He's just. It's like almost like if you want to look at him as just a regular guy, like he loves being with Chloe and like that little life with her, but like he's afraid
of committing
because he's been doing it, committing to the boringness, and he's only known the way he's been this whole
Right,
time.
it's like changing your
overall
whole persona,
your whole life essentially.
Right, how people view you and everything.
But I feel like even if they did get together, like he would still go off and do some things. Not like
Yeah, she knows he's going to.
Not like sleep with any other girls, maybe, but like
No.
just party and go crazy. And
Yeah.
still flirt with everyone.
Right. And there's no reason that he shouldn't. That's what she likes Lucifer. She knows how he is.
You know, there's some whenever she always makes faces and stuff at his jokes and his like annoying
Yeah, because
weirdness.
it's always like corny.
But that's what I think she loves about him.
Uh huh.
Which is adorable. And then Trixie's just
The best.
unbelievable. She just bribed him out of real money. No, it wasn't even
No,
money.
she
it was
painted
to
his
paint
face. Yeah, that's what started this whole thing.
Yeah.
If she didn't paint his face, Amenadiel would have never known what he did.
no idea.
I like that one.
I feel like it's always going to come down, like, when is Lucifer eventually going to go to Amenadiel? Is he going to go to Amenadiel for help, or is Amenadiel just going to kean there for him?
Amenadiel's just going to keep being there, and eventually it'll be like how it always works out, where Lucifer finally realizes on his own that whatever Amenadiel's been saying to him is right.
Or it's going to be one of those things, like, if there is a mid-season finale, like we were talking about, like, are they going to go, say it's like episode 12-ish? Because I think there's 24 total episodes?
Yeah.
And then the two after aren't really...
Right.
So, yeah, so call it 12, episode 12 or whatever. Like, is something going to happen to Lucifer, like, leading into that episode, like that mid-season finale episode, like, where...
Amenadiel's going to have to save him.
That'll be part of, like, the finale of the mid-season, you know? Like,
I hope
not even
he's got to get his powers back.
Just be there for him, like, whatever is going on, you know?
I know it's a long season, but it's got to be soon that he gets his powers back.
It's something I feel like they're just going to build to when it does happen. It's going to be like,
Yeah.
finally.
Right.
Because they're long overdue right now, I feel like. Ever since he did that for Linda, I feel like that were... But I guess not, because... And the way he kind of was talking about it, like... When he was talking to Linda, he's like...
When I used to be an angel?
Yeah, he goes, I'm still learning things all the time.
Mhm.
And I'm an angel, like... So... You're always going to have questions, no matter what.
It's just your questions change.
Which I think goes into him, like, that's what he's learning. That's why it doesn't bother him anymore. That he doesn't even care anymore that he doesn't have his powers.
He knows that this is the path that he's supposed to be on, so he's just gonna ride it out and see what's up.
Maybe you're right, though. He has to do something like save Lucifer or something, or save Linda again, or do something crazy, like...
Who knows?
I feel like it's going to have to do... Because I feel like his task, at least the way he's taking it, is to be there for Lucifer. So
Right, to guide
if he
him.
does do that and he saves Lucifer's life somehow or pulls him back from doing something crazy, like,
Yeah,
that is
would
what
be
earning,
more-
because he's there,
That
you know?
would be more the case.
Because then Dad would be like, okay, you're doing what I wanted you to do.
Yeah.
If that's the case, if that's what God wants him to do, or is that just
Right,
like a-
or it's gonna be like at the moment where, right, exactly like you said, if he's gonna have to save him, like he did with Linda, but then he'll keep him.
Exactly.
That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
Yeah. But I feel
He
like
deserves him.
more than anyone.
He's turned
He
it
gets
around so great.
I said it earlier, but like he gets better every single episode.
Him and Dan.
Dan is great.
Dan keeps getting better.
The way he was so awkward when he walked into the door and she was there, and he was like, "Oh,"
And he,
like,
loved,
tried to go to the door.
and he loved it when Chloe was being like super
Yeah,
weird.
he found it hilarious. And it was hilarious.
It was.
Lucifer was getting annoyed. Dan was cracking up. 'Cause he was probably sitting there going, "This isn't gonna work."
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah. That's excellent. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.